Depeche Mode's Martin Gore has written some of the most outstanding songs of our generation. Call me a fanboy. And even if you're not a fan of Depeche Mode, you have to admit that there is a beauty and an unusualness and a complexity to his songs. In this video, I'm going to point out a song which, upon analysis, I feel is possibly one of Martin's greatest moments. Hello to you, my friend, wherever you may be in the world. And if you're brand new to this channel, I'm welcoming you with open arms and asking you to hit that subscribe button. And if you are a Depeche Mode fan, know that this channel covers Depeche Mode in more depth, certainly than any other channel I know. So if you're a Depeche Mode fan, this is the place to be. Martin Gore has given us some great songs, and his resume is very, very impressive. But the song I'm going to talk about today may surprise you, it may not, it really depends. But I really think this is arguably one of Martin's best musical moments, and I'm going to explain why I think so. And in this demonstration, as I often do on my channel, I'm going to be doing it on just a straightforward piano sound, not on keyboards or synthesizers. And once again, the reason I do that is because by doing that, your mind is focused more on the melody and the structure as opposed to the synthesized sound. So you're probably wondering, which song is it? I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to let you guess it. I'm sure you'll get it. You got it yet? If not, you'll get it now. It is, of course, Nothing to Fear, an instrumental track from their 1982 A Broken Frame album. Now, this may surprise you, or it may not, but hear me out. I'm going to give you my reasons as to why I think it's a great melody. And just without even going into detail, you must admit this is a very, very good melody. It's really, really well put together, and I'm going to demonstrate that. Now, as you guys know, I'm not musically trained at all, but that hasn't stopped me from, doing what I do, but it does allow me to explain things in a very layman's kind of way, which I think most people who aren't musicians will appreciate. So if you're one of those schooled musicians with a grade 8 and you find this a bit elementary, I do apologize. No, I don't apologize. This is the way we roll here. So let's pull this apart, shall we? Okay, so it starts off on the, that's an A flat minor, and the melody is just really, really bittersweet. And I'm going to explain how it moves and how it changes chords and feel. Starting off very, very dreamy. It just moves, the bass notes just move from this, from this A flat to this E over here, with the melody just sort of repeating the same thing over and over. And it is the movement of the bass part of the left hand which gives it the change of vibe or feel. Straight into the main melody, and there's a lot going on here. It's not complicated, but it is kind of complex. It has a classical kind of feel to it, and then again, I suppose when you play things on the piano, they can always lean towards a classical kind of thing. I guess what I'm saying is, as we do when we strip all the synthesizers away, you can hear that there is a real depth here, even if you don't have all the synthesizers and the bells and whistles and stuff. The lead melody being back to the same part again. And then moving to this bridge, which is really, really interesting, and just see how it changes tone and feel. And then here comes another shift. And then a key change. The same melody as played in the beginning, but instead of here, it's here. And yeah, I made a little bit of a mistake there. So it is quite complex. I was actually showing this to one of my students yesterday. Shout out to Lee Nash. And we did agree that it's simple, but it's quite complex, but not complex in a kind of annoying jazz kind of way. It's just beautiful, and you learn. It's only when you sort of analyze it and you realize there's a lot going on. So starting off with that first melody, and then we get to this bridge part. A shift again, and then a key change, and then it goes into a bridge, or like a break. But of course, I'm not analyzing the sort of synthesizer composition on the album. We're just looking at the melody, and then it goes into like a, and then we get this melody as it comes back in, and then back to where we started in the beginning again. To that bridge, and then feel how it changes here again, and then key change, watch this, and now it changes key again up to here. But it's changing key again, but it's actually going back to the original key. And I guess what I'm saying is there's a lot of sort of key changes here which are not really conventional. But this is what makes Martin's music so beautiful. It kind of goes around in a circle. So just to summarize, starts there, and then when we get the bridge, and then to the transposed part, and then it just goes from this G up to the A flat there. So in other words, when it gets to the end part of this, the end section, the key change at the end is going back to the original key. I hope I'm making sense there. So far as vibe and feel, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I do have a video on my channel somewhere. I'll tag it at the bottom here, where I do actually just play it, without the explanation. Beautiful song. And if you like this song and you'd like to learn it, if you're a keyboardist and a pianist, then do consider joining my watchvg.com, which is my streaming site, which has just gone up, and it's a great place to learn piano and basic music production. And also you will find the Songs of Faith and Devotion album review series up there as well, so do check it out. Link in the description below. As far as this song is concerned, forget about what period it came from. I just want you to focus on it musically, and you will see that this is definitely, as far as I'm concerned, one of Martin's most brilliant musical moments ever. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave your comments below in the description. If you've got any questions, hit me, and I'll see you on the next video. Lots of love. Adios.